Welcome back to Filmwego. Today, we are traveling to Czechoslovakia. If you haven't noticed, Czechoslovakia doesn't show up on Google Earth. That's because Czechoslovakia is now split into two different countries, Czechia and Slovakia. Get your tickets ready, as we're about to take off. We arrived in 1969 in Czechoslovakia for a film called The Cremator, directed by Juraj Herz. The movie follows Karel, a family man who runs a crematorium. He believes that the only way to remove one's suffering is to be cremated. Through a non-linear timeframe, we watch as Karel gets more demented day by day as he hopes to annihilate all suffering on Earth. I went into this film knowing nothing and was pleasantly surprised. This movie is literally the definition of surrealism. It's a disturbingly odd and morbid film from beginning to end. The first shot opens with an extreme close-up, and right away, you know this is not your typical type of film. It immediately gives off this eerie vibe that is hard to shake off. This movie then features a stunning, trippy yet creepy opening credit that warns viewer what they are getting into. This movie went from weird, creepy, to downright bonkers as it reached the end, and I loved it more and more as I had time to process it. This movie removes all your sense of familiarity, making you have to readjust all your senses. Unlike the movie Landscape in the Mist, this movie uses almost only close-up throughout the whole film, making you feel claustrophobic and uneasy throughout the entire run. The editing also doesn't follow a linear structure, with the camera almost always in close-up mode. Director Juraj Herz would take the chance to cut to another scene by pulling out from the close-up, bringing viewers to another environment, throwing them off. This makes you take a few seconds to catch up on what just happened. Somehow, the two scenes connect in a way, make it a trippy, surreal experience, and giving off a very unsettling vibe. For the first half of the film, it was a slow burn. I had trouble following where the story was headed, as the movie doesn't directly tell you. Some people may find this tedious, as there is not really a linear structure, causing them to turn away from the movie. Not going to lie, I kinda felt the same too. But once you understand where this film is headed, and the more you process it, the better it works. This is that rare exception where if I watch this film again, I would appreciate the first half of the film a lot more, as the irregular pace and the beat only adds another layer of surrealism. Visually speaking, this film is stunning in every frame. Every shot is framed in a non-uniform yet hypnotic way, lulling the viewers into the cremator's world even though it is sometimes disturbing to watch. Our main character, Karel, also does a great job in portraying his character. He always speaks in a soothing and calming voice. Yet, even from the beginning, you know there's something quite off about him. Yet you can't seem to pick it out right away. This movie might not appeal to everyone, as it is aimed at a niche market. A lot of people will find this movie hard to watch, but if you manage to sit through the whole film, you are rewarded with a demented ending of a film. This movie somehow is not categorized as horror, but a comedy, which I find weird. In a way, some moments made me laugh, but this film definitely falls under the category of horror. If you are a fan of art house cinema and experimental film, give this movie a try, as I think you will be pleasantly surprised just like I was. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. The Cremator can be streamed on the Criterion channel. Have you seen The Cremator? Do you plan to see it? And if you did, what did you think about it? Comment below and let me know, and subscribe for your next travel ticket.